About my running career and the end of it. On my best friend's 30th birthday, I about 2 or 3 months into about 3 or 4 days a week, I'd go out for a run, and it was going really well. I was feeling really good, and we went out for dinner, and my best friend invited her mom and her brothers and her sisters in from out of town, and we all went out to a nice restaurant in Toronto, and I sat next to her mom, and she said, "What have you been up to?" And I said, "Well, I started running, and I feel amazing, and all this stuff." And she's like, "Oh, I know what you mean, because when the kids were little, some of them even babies, I would tuck them all into bed at night. The lights would be off, everyone was asleep, and I'd put on my running shoes, and I'd go running down to the lane into the night. And I would run so fast and so hard down that lane into the night that I swear my feet could fly." And then she said, "I would stop when I couldn't possibly take another step, and I ran back as fast and as hard as I could." And she said it was like, the clean slate of life, where suddenly you can start every day fresh again by shedding all the shit that was piled on from the day. And it was witnessing this beautiful family moment for my best friend's 30th birthday, where I could see they all were kind of shocked because they'd never heard the story before, and they were seeing their mother in a way, I think, that they'd never before. And I think they were also a little pissed off that they realized that their mother would tuck them into bed and turn off the light and take off. But I gave up running not long after that. I couldn't take it, because I had all these side effects to running that sort of didn't work out with my schedule. My calves got huge, probably because I started craving peanut butter all the time, and I was running hills, and then I was like, well, my pants don't fit anymore, and I was hoping running would sort of have the opposite effect of that, where maybe I'd buy some smaller jeans, and it was not happening. I was like, well, I'll just quit running. But I felt so good all the time, and that was really a problem too, because it really conflicted with my songwriting schedule. So I quit running, and I wrote this about 2 weeks later, once depression kicked back in, things were back on track. Oh, my child, 30 years today, you came into my life, everything changed. If there's one thing I try to teach you, girl, don't you waste your time. And come this September, you'll be somebody's wife, and I won't paint a picture of what you wanna see. 'Cause love is the harder times, you can take it from me. And I will run down the lane and into the night. I will run so fast, it's where my feet would fight. I will run from my babies asleep in the bed. I will run from my lover and my best friend, and back again. And all of the courage I tried so hard to hold on to, ever since that day when your brother left for school. They say over that hill, the fog had rolled in, and come quick, doctor, we think somebody's been killed. I have been a healer of other people's pain, and I know sometimes that you don't like the ways that I change, but the smell of the world to my lungs, and the sound of the gravel when my legs went numb, and my heart nearly burst right out of my chest. Yeah, it felt so good to know I wasn't dead. And I would run down the lane and into the night. I would run so fast, I swear my feet would fly. I would run from my babies asleep in their bed. I would run from my lover, yeah, my best friend. And back again. And back again.